The UK has threatened African countries that if you don't take your people back, you're not going to get visas, neither you nor your diplomat. None of you are getting visas to the UK. This is crazy, fellas, okay? I don't think any country has ever done anything like this. This is a direct threat, not just to the public, but also the government, diplomat. The UK has made it very clear, okay? They say these African countries, Namibia, Angola, Democratic Republic of Congo, they have a timeline, okay? They're giving them what? 1 month to resolve this very quickly. What is it? They say all asylum seekers that are rejected in the UK, if you applied for asylum in the UK and you were rejected, your country has to take you back as urgent as possible. The UK has announced sweeping asylum reforms that include the possibility of visa bans for countries that refuse to cooperate in taking back rejected asylum seekers. Many African people do not like Africa because they believe life is bad in Africa. So what they do is, see the map? They leave the sub-Saharan Africa. This is sub-Sahara. All black people, okay? They will cross Northern Africa. So in Northern Africa, you see a lot of Arab-looking people, or they call them Berber, like Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. They look lighter in skin. Now, the black people usually, even though the Berber do it also sometimes, they will traverse the Northern African countries, trying to cross. You see the sea? It's called the Mediterranean Sea. Yes, it's a big sea, but they will try to get into boats, inflatable boats, and cross into Europe. Sometimes they make it, sometimes boats hit them on purpose so they can drown. But they don't care, they do it. Now, when they cross into Europe, some of them go into European countries like Spain, Italy, France. But a lot of the asylum seekers want to go to Britain. You see Britain on the map? That's the preferred place. Why? Because Britain has good things for refugees.
We are not going back. We are not going back. We need to pass.
They sometimes give you money every week. They call it wages for refugees. They give you a house for free to stay. They will establish you in a country, make sure you have school and schooling for your children if you have. They will help you get back into society. And people love that. Free house for like years, free salaries. It's easier for them than trying to rebuild their countries. That's an unfortunate reality of many African countries. So the UK has said, now, if your asylum is rejected, you must go back to your country. Now, how can your asylum be rejected? Let's say you go to UK, you say, well, I'm running away from my country because I just don't like it. I want to stay here. They say, no, sir, you can't stay here because we don't have space. You must go back. They only accept asylum from people that are really facing war, okay? You're in a country, you're at war, or maybe your government is looking for you so they can unalive you for some reason because you're a dissident. They can hold you. Maybe you are a man that like other men, but your country don't like men that like other men because they get, then the UK will accept you. If you're not part of any of those situations, they don't want you. Your asylum seeking request will be rejected. If you come from Nigeria or from the south, but you say that Donald Trump mustn't come and liberate you from the northern Boko Haram, and you go to the UK asking for asylum, they will send you back to Nigeria because you're living a lie. Okay, if you really have a problem, you should say, okay, you know what, I need help. Maybe somebody should come and help us. You can't say you don't have a problem, but when you go to the UK, you say you have a problem. That doesn't make sense, right? You can't say we can fix our problem ourselves, but then you go to the UK, you want to stay. You say because you're running away from terrorism, nerds, man. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, in this situation, they're talking about Namibia, Angola, and Democratic Republic of Congo. The UK has done a very straightforward threat to the government. If you don't take your people back, you are not getting visas. Your people are not getting visas. And diplomatic people are not getting visas. Crazy stuff. These countries were given 1 month to cooperate on removals before sanctions take place. 1 month. I mean, who you tell 1 month? Like somebody you don't respect, I'm giving you 1 month. Do you say I'm giving you 1 month to somebody you respect? No, I don't think you can do that. The UK want these countries to accept and agree to take back their citizens whose asylum claims have been rejected. Number 2, the UK expects these countries to issue these people travel documents and facilitate the return of irregular migrants and foreign criminals. Irregular minors and foreign criminals. So they're saying you are criminals. Now, why do they ask for this? Because when you are rejected by the UK, your embassy has to issue with the travel document. without the travel document, you cannot fly. Okay, so it renders the UK's task very difficult. Now, many people from settled countries, what they do is, when the asylum is rejected, you just go to the embassy, they give money to somebody from the embassy so he can block the issuance of a travel document on their name. Now, without the travel documents, even if the UK wanted to take you back, they cannot do it, not legally. So now the UK say you need to issue travel document to these people so we can deport them, because if you don't do it, you are complicit. Under the UK November 2025 reforms, rejected asylum seekers will only have one appeal, no more. Only one appeal. And if they lose, they must be deported. And the UK wants assurance that their home countries will accept them. You know, back in time, if you appeal, they give you another chance. If you fail, they give you another chance. If you fail, you get another chance to go and narrate a story. People narrate fake stories, you have no idea. I used to be at war. They took all my family by force. All my sisters, they put things in them from behind. Without Vaseline. Without Vaseline. They will tell you stories. You'll be shocked. He's never seen war his whole life. Even pastors go tell stories, my brother. Pastors will tell stories saying, you know, you see me, I'm a pastor, but I lack men and my people don't want me. Then they give him asylum, you know, papers, they give him a house, they give him money, they give him a job, and he started a church, saying that God sent him to start a church. You know, but all these places, look at Africa. Look at all these countries in Africa. You want to tell me that all these countries don't have people that need to hear the gospel of God? Only people in America and the UK need to hear gospel of God. I'm telling you, this is crazy. People create churches based on lies. How did you go to the UK? How did you go to the UK, Pastor? Is your country really at war? Were you really in danger in your country? Or did you lie saying that, oh, they are silent, we're looking for me, they came in? My man, you live a massive lie. And it's sad. And when they go to this country, they don't even like each other. Number 2, we go to Ethiopia, fellas. Ethiopia, something really bad is happening right now. There's an outbreak of a deadly Marburg virus. You heard of Marburg? It's November 2025. This is a reality happening in Ethiopia. The CDC has acknowledged the situation. At least 6 people are unalived by this disease. Marburg virus is a highly deadly pathogen from the same family as Ebola, causing severe hemorrhagic fevers in humans with fatality rate ranging between 25 to 90%. That's crazy, man. That's Ebola's cousin. So blood come out of all your orifices, all your holes bring blood out. You're not going to survive. Well, the virus is believed to originate from fruit bat. Again, they say people eat fruit bat. Like, I don't know about these stories, man. I don't know about these stories saying that black people eat fruit bat. I don't get this. You know, they say transmission to human occur obviously of a prolonged exposure to bat inhabited caves and mines, and human to human transmission. You know, when you have kloof bam bam with a woman and you exchange those liquids, yeah, you can get transmitted and get that. Direct contact with blood, secretion, and bodily fluids also. Well, as currently, unfortunately, there is no specific cure or approved vaccine for Marburg virus. Treatment is supportive, focusing on keeping patients alive by managing symptoms, rehydration, and preventing complication. This is crazy stuff happening right now in Ethiopia. I think Rwanda also reported a few cases. I hope it's not going to go wild because there's no cure and it's 90% death. Eswatini. This is Eswatini on the map. It's a lovely country almost inside South Africa. Not entirely, but look at it. It's almost englobed by South Africa and a little part by Mozambique. People in Eswatini speak Seswati, and I believe Seswati is a language that's spoken in South Africa as well. I mean, look at the map. How do you say these are 2 different countries? It makes no sense what Europeans taught you. I mean, these are the same people. What do you mean? Well, Eswatini on Tuesday became the first African country to receive lenacapavir. Congratulations. What is lenacapavir? Lenacapavir is the first twice yearly HIV prevention injection held by a global official. You heard about it. We spoke about it a couple of days ago. This is medicine that you take twice a year to protect you from HIV. So if you like to kloof bam bam, lenacapavir, we're not saying you shouldn't use plastic anymore, but lenacapavir will give you another layer of protection. Okay, instead of people taking it every single day, you know, there's a medication for that. And you can take it twice a year. You know, prostitute, there are male prostitute here. Well, you don't call yourself prostitute, but we already know what you do. And so Eswatini is the first country taking this to protect its people. And people are calling this a game changer because this Lemasapovi apparently is 100% protection. It was developed by Gilead Science. And these people are making a lot of money. Well, Lemasapovi was initially sold at $28,000 per year. It is reduced to $40 a year. Congratulations for that. I think it's a good thing. Eswatini is a beautiful place. It's a landlocked country bordered by South Africa and Mozambique. Eswatini's got a king. It is one of the last absolute monarchies in the world. The king is King Mswati III. He ruled by decree and political parties are banned. Yeah, don't bring your mouth over there. Eswatini is famous for the Mhlanga ceremony, where thousands of young women perform traditional dance before the king. So young little girl come and dance for the king, and all of them are virgin. You must be virgin. Don't bring your thing there. No. You must be virgin to dance for the king. He's potentially going to choose a future wife among them. Yes. And Eswatini king, I believe, has got 16 wives and 45 children. Yeah, I don't know. This man must be using something. Yeah. Eswatini also has the highest level of HIV prevalence in the world. A lot of HIV in Eswatini. So, Eswatini, Lesotho, Botswana, South Africa have the highest HIV in the world. I think, this medication has landed at the right place. And I hope it serves people good. That's what it is, fellas. It was a great pleasure. The UK don't want you no more. Your country better do something or their diplomat won't get visas. Imagine the president of the Congo refused the visa. That would be shameful. God bless.